Don Edward Beck, Spiral Dynamics, Mastering Values, Leadership and Change. Get ready to delve into the fascinating world of spiral dynamics, a concept that unravels the interrelated stages of human and cultural maturity. In this book summary of Don Edward Beck's Spiral Dynamics, Mastering Values, Leadership and Change, learn about the 8 color-coded levels that define various values, priorities, beliefs, and worldviews. Discover how individuals, societies, and cultures progress through these value system levels based on their experiences and challenges, and how this progression can impact problem-solving and personal growth. Understand the intricate process of transitioning through levels and the importance of recognizing barriers for effective change management.
Understanding Human and Cultural Evolution with Spiral Dynamics. Spiral dynamics is an effective tool for comprehending human and cultural evolution through 8 stages of interrelated maturity levels. Each value system has its own beliefs, priorities, and worldviews that people, societies, and cultures move through based on life conditions. Progression occurs step by step, and the spiral goes through entering, peak, and exiting stages, not skipping any levels. Proper implementation of spiral dynamics can lead to significant change management outcomes in various contexts. The spiral dynamics system is a constructive approach for understanding the different stages of human and cultural development. Each stage of development is linked to a color, representing cultural values, with its own priorities, beliefs, and worldviews. People, societies, and cultures progress through these value system stages, mainly based on their life conditions, experiences, and challenges. Every change in their conditions poses significant challenges to their core values and ideas. Sometimes, problems may arise where the current system can't solve them, prompting them to seek alternatives and progress towards higher and more complex stages on the spiral. The spiral works gradually, and progression through the overlapping levels goes through entering, peak, and exiting stages in a step-by-step transition, with no stages skipped. Ideally, individuals or groups will leave stages where the prior level still dominates and gradually shift upwards as new, higher levels appear on the horizon. However, problems can arise when this progress is blocked. The spiral is a useful tool for understanding and helping individuals or groups achieve change, but it requires an accurate recognition of their current level and tailoring change initiatives to their level properly. Also, influence generally comes from several layers, or sets of values or ideations, called memes, rather than from a single level. Levels do not define types of people, only how people think about things. The key to implementing spiral dynamics is recognizing where a person or group currently resides on the spiral, which can be challenging. Properly implemented, spiral dynamics has enormous change management applicability, as evidenced by several instances of effective corporate change management. Its application is nearly universal. However, caution is necessary in avoiding pushing for larger, less gradual leaps than the present level. One example is attempting to create an open market economy in a nation emerging from decades of authoritarian rule, which usually encounters problems. Such countries first need a period of gradual liberalization and personal freedom to encourage individualism and budding entrepreneurialism. The 6 tiers of human development. The 6 tiers of human development are categorized by color-coded and meme-based descriptions that reflect the cultural or individual maturity of a group. The first tier consists of beige, purple, red, blue, orange, and green. The second tier includes yellow and turquoise levels. The beige level, which is associated with instinctive day-to-day survival, has less than 0.1% of the global population and holds minimal world political power. The purple level, which focuses on improving one's surroundings and forming complex associations, represents approximately 10% of the world's population and holds 1% of political power. The red level is authoritarian, manipulative, hierarchical, and brutal, with no empathy, representing 20% of the population and holding 5% of political power. The blue level values structure, predictability, patriotism, and self-sacrifice for a larger cause and represents the largest single component of the world's population at about 40%. Orange challenges authority and emphasizes individual achievement, meritocracy, community benefits, and entrepreneurship, representing 30% of the population and holding 50% of political power. The green level focuses on better communities and stewardship of the environment, with decisions made through communitarian consensus and a simple life uncluttered by unnecessary possessions. It represents 10% of the population and holds roughly 15% of power. The yellow and turquoise levels of the second tier represent small percentages of the population, with yellow focused on system-driven problem-solving and uniting people and teams from first-tier levels into an elegant design, while turquoise seeks to assemble the spiritual whole with respect for all living things. 6 conditions for revolutionary change. Change is inevitable, but experiencing a sustainable and lasting change requires working in harmony with the 6 conditions model. To achieve tangible progress in people and groups, certain benchmarks must be in place, from addressing current problems, dissonance, and barriers, to consolidating gains and providing ongoing support. A 5-phase approach, alpha fit, beta condition, gamma trap, delta surge, and new alpha, can guide you when handling different scenarios of the change journey. This is a comprehensive guide for leaders, managers, and individuals planning to spearhead change initiatives, with a focus on politeness, openness, and autocracy in decision-making.
Having explored the concept of spiral dynamics, you now have an understanding of the color-coded levels representing diverse value systems and worldviews. This framework not only aids in comprehending human and cultural development but also provides invaluable insights into the process of change and growth. By acknowledging the current levels of individuals or groups and tailoring strategies to suit their needs, the application of spiral dynamics can streamline the change management experience. Keep in mind that rarely does influence stem from one level alone, and to fully grasp the potential of this concept, you must engage and adapt to the multi-layered aspects of human thinking and behavior. With this newfound knowledge, you're ready to embark on a journey of personal and societal transformation.